The eighth and final race on the card is due off at 16:33. It's the Hollywood Bets Bright Future MR79 handicap over 1600 meters, and all the ingredients for an upset race. It's hard to be really bullish about any of the runners, but I'm going to side with number 10, the Bayou. Anton Marcus takes the ride for the Paul Lafferty stable, is drawn out a little wide at gate number 10, but he's certainly at his best on the turf track over 1600 meters at Hollywood Bets Gravel. His course and distance form is very solid. He's had 6 starts for a win and 3 seconds over track and trip. Last time out was seen to very good advantage when coming from far back to finish second under a length behind the talented 3-year-old Arctic Tune. With the Bayou, what you see is what you get. He's likely to be a little bit off the pace in the early stages. He'll need a bit of luck in running, and hopefully the pace up front is a solid for him. But if anybody's going to get the best out of the Bayou, it's going to be Anton Marcus. And on that note, it's worth recognizing the stat that Anton Marcus has only ridden the Bayou once before, and that produced a win. So the Bayou has won 3 of 21 lifetime starts, but the only time Anton Marcus got aboard him previously, that resulted in victory. So Anton Marcus, I'm sure, will give number 10, the Bayou, every chance, albeit that he's got to come from off the pace and needs them to go quickly in the early stages. Many with chances. In fact, the only surefire way of getting through this leg is to include the field, but our budgets don't allow for that. So let's consider some of those with better chances than others. Number 3, Just for the Penny, ran second to Maitland Magic last time out. Maitland Magic did very little for the form in his most recent outing, but I think there was a way below par effort by Maitland Magic, who has ridden completely differently to his previous outings. Number 5, King's Crusade, beat Ibuto in his penultimate start. Good post-maiden effort, went third to Night Warrior, but that was in a work riders graduation race down the straight at Hollywood Bets Scottsville. Notwithstanding, I think number 5, King's Crusade, has got plenty of scope for improvement and should be competitive. The Old Soldier, number 8, Sovereign Soldier, always there and thereabout. You ignore him at your peril, but there's no doubt he's far better on the poly track. His turf record reads 6 starts for 0 checks. Number 11, Vitus Bearing, good second behind Karari's Cowboy in his penultimate start, and then was 5th behind Arctic Tune on the 18th of December, only a length or so behind number 10, the Bayou. So wherever number 10, the Bayou, finishes, number 11, Vitus Bearing, should not be too far off the mark. And Lyle Hewitson has taken the ride on number 11, Vitus Bearing, again, so that's worth noting. And then numbers 12 and 13 both come from the Mark Dixon stable. Number 12 is Lord of the Manor. He will race with the Cheek Pieces, and number 13, Admiral's Guest. Now, both of these obviously have got poor draws to overcome, but on their best form could be a factor. In particular, number 13, Admiral's Guest, because on his best form, he should certainly make his presence felt. He's won 4 races, albeit from 39 starts, but he's always a threat, particularly if he gets a chance to control the gallop. So it's a very difficult end to a very competitive and interesting day's racing. I'm going to go with number 10, the Bayou, to win it from number 5, King's Crusade, number 3, Just for the Penny, and number 11, Vitus Bearing. But you'll need to go wider than that to be sure to get through.